you guys about CCI Inspection Services and to officially launch the fact that CRW has purchased the group and we're going to continue forward with inspection services. Wanted to give you guys an idea of where CCI came from, how I got involved in CCI, and then how Tanya joined the group. Years ago, I went to work for Jonell Nixon at CCI, and she actually gave me my first set of inspection equipment. So I can attribute pretty much my entire career as an inspector to her. She got me into teaching for AMP, which was NACE legacy classes back in the day. And, I'd always stayed in touch with her. I'd always worked with her. She's always been a great support. And then she had passed away, but Tanya joined before she had passed. Tanya, can you tell us a little bit about your time with CCI?
Well, I started in 2018, June, been there ever since. It was a different field for me altogether. The background, accounting and office work, all of that was the same, but coming into this industry, it's been very interesting, and I've learned a lot, and Jonell was more or less my mentor at that point, unexpectedly. But I've enjoyed working with them. I'm looking forward to all the challenges and all of the growth that we're getting into and becoming a big household name and, supporting Jonell and what her dream was all along. So I'm sticking it out and excited for the growth that we have coming.
Yep. We're both pretty excited about this. Jonell, as Tanya stated, she would become a mentor to Tanya. She'd done the same for me. She had mentored me through quite a bit of things. She had helped me navigate my career through inspection and helped me become a better inspector and become an instructor. So, we wanted to. We've got some exciting news coming up in the near future. We don't want to spoil anything, but we're looking at putting a scholarship together in Jonell Nixon's name. It's going to be the Jonell A. Nixon Memorial Scholarship Program. It's going to fall under the AMP scholarships, and every year we're going to award someone the money to take an AMP class. This is something that Jonell did early on when she first opened the business. There were some people. She found some good people in the industry, and she supported them going through the class, and then they worked for her, and a lot of those guys became executives later on in their careers. So it's something we want to continue. We want to make sure that her legacy is moving forward. We're always remembering her in the industry. Yes. Because she contributed so much. She had quite a tough time, lots of challenges when she first started out, being a woman in the industry in the early 80s. So it's something we want to make sure that we're keeping up to date as we move forward with this venture. So do you think that as far as the industries that we serve, what kind of industries have you traditionally been a part of with CCI?
It's been more offshore. She had an open window of what we were available to do and what we were specialized in. More of the focus became with just the tank inspections, that kind of thing. But even then, at the end, she was trying to move forward into a bigger field and open the door a little bit more to grow the business again a little bit more. But it was more or less just the tank inspections, like I said, offshore, coding. All of our inspectors are great people, and they've stayed with us through everything. So we've really done really well keeping it all alive, and now we're moving forward to get into more fields of growth. And
no doubt.
For sure.
So Jonell had traditionally done NDE, NDT inspection, welding inspection. So we're going to bring that back. She had moved away from it some years ago, but we're going to bring that type of inspection back. We're going to get into other fields. There's some areas that we're going to get into that I'm not ready to announce yet, so we'll talk about that when the time comes. And what can you say would as far as hearing feedback from customers that they would say our strengths are as far as CCI traditionally has been?
Well, we cater to them. Each one wants want it done a particular way, a particular type of inspector, reports, invoicing, and all of that. Each one had their own criteria and their own way of doing things. So we always tried to cater to that particular customer, exactly what they need. And we've gotten good feedback from that of, always being available, being able to get an inspector on the spot. We had many occasions where it was, an overnight deal or 48-hour deal. We needed to have someone in a whole nother state ready to go within 24 hours. And we were able to do that. And that's something we strive to. At the last minute, we're going to fill that position and we're going to get you what you need. So that was something that made a lot of our customers very happy that they could count on us when the time came and it got in a crunch and, short notice, we were going to be there and then fulfill the, obligation and assignment that was in place. So, that was something that we've never had a lot of issues with the inspectors. They love all of our inspectors. They hand request them, hand pick them every time. Each one had their own particular ones that they wanted, and we made sure, and the inspectors made sure to be available to oblige those requests. So,
and that's something that smaller companies. That's where most exhibit strength is being able to make those decisions and give the customer exactly what they need when they need it. And we're going to carry on that tradition. We're always a phone call away, Monday through Sunday, 7 days a week, 24/7, whatever we have to do to service the customer. Our inspector pool is extremely large, and the pool of inspectors that have been with CCI over the years and that CCI has had access to, and we've actually grown that as well since we've purchased the company. So it's definitely we're gonna keep that tradition up of servicing those customers and continuing forward with those old traditions of Jonell's.
Absolutely.
Do you see any way that the acquisition would affect any of the business as usual with CCI?
In the aspect of negative, absolutely not. And if anything, it's going to offer a bigger pool of inspectors. It's going to expand our availability and what we can do and what we are, all of our inspectors. There's different fields of inspectors. They're all individually, certified for different aspects. So it gives us a wider range now to be able to open the door a little bigger and fulfill everything that needs to be fulfilled, per the customer's request. So I don't see it as any part of negative. In fact, I'm very excited about it. We've been going on a steady course for a long time, and it's been a great ride, but now we're pushing that door open, and we're really excited about the growth and the possibilities and everybody that's going to be involved in it. So ready to become a household name in the sense.
Yeah, there you go. And we're keeping up that tradition. The current partnership that forms CRW. We've all decided that it would be the best thing to bring everyone on board as partners. So Tanya is actually a partner in the business as well. So that we're all in it to win it here. So we
Absolutely.
can make some things happen. I think it's going to be really good for the industry, good for CCI, and it's something that's kind of near and dear to my heart because Jonell was such a special part of our lives.
Absolutely.
She had done some great things throughout her career. She was very well known, very well respected, and boy, I sure loved her.
Absolutely.
I miss her.
She helped us become better people as well, just not even in the industry. Just there was something about Jonell that she was able to bring to every table, and it never faltered. It never changed. It always stayed steady, and that was something that I learned from her and grew with.
Her and I were talking one time. There was an inspector that turned in some paperwork that it was really bad paperwork. She couldn't get paid for the job, and I was upset with the inspector, and she kept trying to calm me down. And it's okay, Jeremy. I said, Jonell, I've never heard you say a bad word about anyone.
Exactly.
Ever. And that was just Jonell.
She kept our level head with us.
No doubt
taught
about
us a few things along the way.
No doubt. So we're very excited. Thank you all for joining us today. We really appreciate the support we're getting from everyone. Continued support. You guys are the best. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and please join us for our next live stream. We really appreciate you.
Absolutely.
Thank you,
Thank you, Jeremy.
Tanya. All right.